Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you guys my six of my tips for pre-nursing students. So most of you know from watching my channel or following me on social media, I am in nursing school. So before nursing school, you do have to take prerequisites, so you're considered just pre-nursing. It's not like technically a major, but you have to take X amount of courses depending on what nursing program you're going into. So that is intended to take about 2 years. So it was a long time coming to get to nursing school. So just some tips, some advice that I wish I would have known, or things that I did, is what I'm going to share with y'all today. So let's get right into the video. So my number one tip is find your why. So by that I mean find the exact reason for you, like the reason that you want to be a nurse. Then you have to hold on to that and write it down, share it with a friend, family, whoever, and that thing is going to be what drives you through getting through your prerequisites, applying for nursing school, your interviews. Once you get into nursing school, what keeps you like going and sane. Like, you have to know your why. So yeah, there are like different, obstacles and things that you might have to overcome in your journey to becoming a nurse, and your why is going to be that thing that drives you and motivates you to stick to it, stick with it. So make sure you're not just doing it for the money, just because at some points that's just not enough. So it's gonna have to be something that is just personal and special to you that will drive you. So find your why is my first tip. And tip number 2 is pay attention in your anatomy and physiology courses. So I definitely heard this going into like those courses before I was like applying nursing school or anything, but I kind of took it for granted. So yeah, it doesn't seem like it when you're taking A&P 1 or 2 that like these things are like that important, but later once you actually get into nursing school, like in pharm and like the course I just took, complex, about like our chronic diseases and things like that, already having an understanding of your body's systems and how they work and function properly, it does help you understand why different things are making them function differently, or different medications are making you function or react differently. So really focus on those courses. Try not to just dump that information at the end of the course. Try to, like hold on to it. Try to really understand it, ask questions, do your best in those classes because you need it for your GPA, and just it really does help you. However, for those of you that have already taken your A&P and if you feel like you're about to go to nursing school, you feel like you don't know much or don't know as much as you did during the course, don't freak out, because you still can do very well in your courses. Like I've done fine, and sometimes a lot of that stuff sticks even though you think it didn't. And yeah, don't freak out. You don't need to go back and try to review all of your A&P a week before nursing school, but for those of you that have not taken the course yet, it will make it easier for you if you really try to pay attention in your, A&P. I don't think microbiology, but I mean, still pay attention, but definitely anatomy and physiology, pay attention. Tip number 3 is get some experience. So experience can mean a bunch of different things. So you could shadow a nurse. You could, if you have a family friend or a mom, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin, brother who is a nurse, ask some questions like, what do they like about nursing? What do they not like? How's the scheduling? How does it affect, their personal life? For the ladies that do want to like grow up and have kids and things like that, like how does that take a toll on those different things? I would definitely ask and find those things out. I hope these bracelets aren't like too loud, but so yeah, you can talk to someone, you can shadow a nurse. Sometimes that's difficult to find an opportunity to like traditionally or officially shadow someone, but definitely try see if that option's available to you. Also, you could work as a nurse assistant or a nurse aide, a CNA. So like I did that during one of my semesters of like prereqs, or like it's all undergrad, but when I was before nursing school. So, but that is not like necessary. So I can definitely do a whole different video on that. Like you don't have to get your CNA before nursing school, but if you have the time, like I graduated high school semester early, so I got my CNA and then I did that. But if you don't have the time, it's totally fine. Don't do it if it's like out of your way, or don't get it just to have it. But if you can, if you have the opportunity to work in a hospital, get that kind of experience, even if you do something different in the hospital, like a transporter or some sort of like receptionist or something, just getting to see those different things is always good, because you might get into something like minor, like just answering phones at the hospital, and realize like, I do not want to be here at all. So definitely get some sort of experience if you can. Number 4 is going to be ignore all of the horror stories. So coming to nursing school, even at my orientation, if you guys watch my video, I'll try to remember to link it right here or right here somewhere, about my nursing school orientation. While it was a really good experience, there were times when the things that our professors and other students were saying was very like crushing, not motivational, terrifying, horrible sounding. You get what I'm saying. It was just like, there's so many horror stories about nursing. You won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to have a life. You won't be able to do this, do that. You can't work. You can't do this. Don't listen to any of that. Because if nursing is what you want to do, like I said, try to get some experience so you know that it's what you specifically want to do. Then don't let anyone deter you from that. Everyone's experience is going to be different. And remember that it is very difficult. But I went ahead and looked this up. I have notes down here that I'm looking at. So in 2008, it was recorded that there are 3.1 million RNs in the US. So while yes, nursing school is very difficult, it's not impossible. 3.1 million people could do it. So like, I can do it too, you can do it too, like we can all do it. We can do whatever we put our minds to. So don't let anyone's like horror stories deter you from wanting to become a nurse, just because no, like it's not as horrible as it sounds. Like yes, there are times when I want to like just call it quits, but there are times when I love it, and I think the times that I love it are much more often than the times that I'm like, this is complete crap. So don't let anyone freak you out, psych you out like that. Tip number 5 is get organized now. So for you guys that, have never had a planner, never been organized, always missing deadlines in your like basic prereq courses, definitely go ahead. Like, we're about to start a new semester. Get a planner, get organized, write down your deadlines for applying to nursing school. Those are important. Write down everything. Try to start like being organized. Get a planner, start now. I'm a big like stickler or whatever to the saying, start how you want to finish. So start now, being organized and like being on time with everything, because that's how you want to finish. And in nursing school, like I was just saying, it is very difficult, but organization is key. If you don't have a planner, you can't do it. You can't do it, because it's a lot, like, and not a lot in the sense of like, oh, it's so hard, but there's a lot of different things. It's not like main campus, you can schedule your classes there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or they're Tuesday, Thursday. And the way tech is, Texas Tech, I already know how like classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday are 50 minutes, classes on Tuesday, Thursday are 1 hour and 20. So it's pretty easy to remember like those same times, things like that. But nursing, we have clinicals that start at different times. We're all in different groups. You have to have a planner, okay? You just have to stay organized. So start now, get organized, and like, yeah, if you suck at it, work on it now, because once nursing school starts, it's too late to try to, you have so many things going on. You need to have some sort of sense of organization in your life. Okay, so get organized. Number 6 is find your tribe. So your tribe could be anyone, friends, family, anyone, someone in like a pre-nursing Facebook group. Definitely look into things like that for your school or schools you want to apply to. Sometimes they have Twitter pages, things like that, or like a group me you could go into, and just try to surround yourself with people who support you, people who, want to see you become a nurse, people that will encourage you in your nursing journey. And also, if you can, find people that are going through the same thing. So like, I do have friends now that we are friends just because we go to nursing school together, and that has stemmed into, now we actually hang out together, and we're actually friends. But just, there's really like nothing like people that are doing the same thing as you or something similar. So try to just find your tribe, people that support you and people that you can relate to on this experience, or on this journey, I mean. So those are all of my top 6 tips for pre-nursing students. Definitely there's plenty of videos you can watch if you guys want to know more about, you know, getting into nursing school, applying, things like that. Definitely comment, let me know. I'm such a hand talker, but definitely let me know what kind of things that y'all would like to see if you guys want to see more pre-nursing stuff. But definitely comment if you have any questions for me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the little bell so you get notifications when I upload videos. I am really getting organized with my YouTube too, so we are having new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So yeah, that is it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.